Hello, my friends, and welcome back. As promised, here's part two of my summer outdoor table. It's a gorgeous day outside, and I am going to be spending some time in my flower beds and herb gardens. I can't wait to show you how everything is coming together in the backyard. Summer is right around the corner, and I am ready for it. So, my friends, let's get started. Now, my friends, I know I said I was going to paint the table, but Hector, of course, came to the rescue. We are not looking for perfection. We want something rustic, something that looks like it has been weathered. And in fact, it will get weathered because it's actually outside. So Hector is actually just mixing some paints and trying to get like a grayish, a light white color, if that makes sense, my friends. Let me tell you, it came out perfectly. So he actually added some white and gray and then some water. And as you can see, he is going to try it here on the board because this is exactly the pieces he replaced. And let me tell you, I like it. I really, really like it. Now, if you saw the first video, you know Hector already sanded the table. So it is just pretty much a few brushes on this particular side of the table because this particular side of the table did not get any wood replaced. So it's pretty much a little wash, okay? This is not no heavy paint, as you can see. Now, my friend, this is actually the side of the table where we replace a few boards. Hector is just adding a few coats of paint to help it match the rest of the table. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going for a nice blended look. And my friends, it did the job. Now the painting is done, my friends. Look how pretty it is looking. Hector's gonna let it dry for a bit and then he's gonna be adding a clear protective coat. So this will actually help protect the table from the sun and the rain. And of course, his hard work will last longer, my friends. Now, my friends, tell me in the comments below, am I the only one that in my little mind, I have these great ideas, okay? And let me tell you my idea, okay? So this is my little lounging area here. So I am gonna have a bed of flowers and I'm gonna have my herb, okay? So I'm gonna be entertaining. So if I'm gonna be entertaining and setting this beautiful table outdoor, I need flowers, right? I don't think I have enough flowers, but you know what? I am trying something here. This is the first time I ever plant any flowers. So I did a little research, okay? So don't judge me. You know, this is a learning process for me. So I picked up 2 pink flowers, okay? And then a white. So I'm doing 2 pinks on the side. And then the other rose, which is the white one, is gonna go in the middle, okay? So wish me luck. Now, my friends, the struggle is real. That was a little struggle there trying to get those roses in that bed. Next, I am working on my herb garden. But first, I want to show you guys how Hector is almost done with this table. He's actually adding the protected finish. And again, my friends, this is, of course, to help the wood, especially the new wood he actually added to the table, to protect it from the weather and the rain and of course the sun. Look how pretty, my friends. We are done with this table. Beautiful. True story, my friends, this red wagon here was my girls. My babies, not so babies anymore, and it's such a great help when it comes to gardening. I actually made a stop at Walmart. I don't know about you guys, but we got some mosquitoes here. It is summer, so I guess it's their time to shine. I also picked up a few stuff for my garden. I also picked up some extra herb. I was looking for, actually, I did pick up cilantro, okay, but I wanted some culantro, which is, I guess, related. It smells the same. Anyhow, I also needed some sweet basil, so I actually picked up some basil as well. Now, this is my grocery or store bought. Guys, my family said they're not having any, okay? So we got some romaine lettuce here. Yes, I picked up some rosemary as well. The last time I tried doing the rosemary, I actually killed the plant. I have some extra seeds as well. And then, of course, I have my celery. And if you see my videos, this is actually that one I had on my bay window, which I am going to be planting here on this beautiful big bed. And I am hoping, my friends, that this will work out. I'm gonna go ahead and play with this. I am just going to set them and see where I am going to be planting them. So I did not keep it this way, my friends. This is how I actually sort of set them, and then I just changed some things around. I'll show you as we go. Now, my friends, I wanted to add a pop of color out here. So I picked up this beautiful planter from Lowe's. I think it's so pretty. Now, I picked up this, I believe it's called canna lily. Yeah, I sure hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I liked it because it looks like the bird of paradise. And who knows, they're probably related. Now, let me show you guys. This is how I actually ended up setting my herb. Okay, so I am really keeping my fingers crossed this will work out. Okay, I have my parsley, and of course I have my romaine lettuce. It's funny, anytime I look at this, I hear my husband, I'm not eating that. Well, he will never know. Okay, I have my cilantro, and then of course I have the culantro that I will probably have to get at our nursery. It's just so hard to find. Now, my flowers, my friends, I know I have to clip this. That's one thing I learned. Okay, so I'm gonna clip all the flowers and whatever is dead on these plants, and hopefully they are going to bloom beautifully. This pretty white one, I actually kept, my friends, put it in a little glass with water, and it lasted about 2 weeks. Well, my friend, this is it for today's video. I sure hope you have enjoyed this as much as I did. I cannot wait to show you guys the progress on my roses and my herbs. And look how beautiful this table came out. I can't wait to show you guys either when I start setting this up. As always, my friends, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so you guys don't miss out on videos. And if you're new here, you're welcome. And I hope I see you guys on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.